Hey Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me. So this is going to be a general May overview, tarot only. I'm going to be using the Lenormand deck as for some guiding energies. And so let's just get right into it. A lot of people complain that my videos are too long. Who doesn't like the astrology? Who loves it? Yada yada, whatever. So I'm just going to do a mixed bag, different mixed bag each week. All right, so let's start with the Lenormand. Great messages we get from here. So let's get a grounding, a foundation, and a future energy, and then we'll pull some tarot. Okay, we'll pull some basic energies, and then we'll pull for some qualifiers as we see that we need. Okay, so we have man, carousel is the future, and then we have the dice as the foundation. Okay, very nice. Anyway, so let me pull the cards and then we'll talk about what those mean. So we're going to use the good old Rider-Waite. I have not used these in a while, it feels like. Good old Rider-Waite. Pretty much what every tarot reader learns on. All right. Learns on, learns with. Listen to me. My prepositions are all over the place. Okay. Alrighty, High Priestess. Feels are coming up to the surface. The feels are coming up. Nothing wrong with that, Capricorn. It's always good to be in touch, right? All right, let's pull some clarifiers for that, and then we'll get right into the messages. All right, these candles are in the way. Okay, so why don't we talk about your Lenormand first, because these are the guiding energies. So we have the man. So this is a significant other, and it's very important the way we look at direction, and we talk about direction with the Lenormand. If you're going to notice, it's not an oracle deck, and it's not tarot. It's a different system. But anyway, we have the man here, and it's looking to the right, which is the future. Right, because he's like this. See, he's looking to the future, which is the rider, right? And so the rider indicates news coming in. So this is a significant other. You or significant other actually can indicate you, the person accepting the reading, or a significant other. But this would have to do with relationship, guys. Okay, just straight up, this has to do with the grounding energies. It's just what it is. We'll see what the tarot says other than that. But this is news coming in, and we like the carousel as the future. So this is a significant other. Are you looking towards the future? And we have the carousel indicates the ups and downs, right? But indicates is that there's going to be a freeing of this merry-go-round revolution kind of cyclical situation that you've been dealing with the significant other. And a speed at which the information is coming in is indicated here. So this is news of new things. This is something new having to do with a significant other. News coming in having to do with your future, okay, with that person. Now, as the foundation, we have the dice. This is about a gamble, a leap of faith, right? A leap of faith for a promise of future change. And there's a new element that's being introduced here into your situation. So for some of you, it could be that if you're no longer with the person, an ex reaching out to you, offering you the relationship under a different guise, a different dynamic, right? Having a lot of self-recognition about what needs to be done. This is a beautiful energy. It really, really is. Now, for others of you, this could be if you or your significant other are in need of something, some sort of good news coming in that's going to allow some stability in your life. So this could very well have to do with a job, right? But whatever it is, it's this gamble, and it's this needing to take a leap of faith, because there is this promise of future change. And whatever this is, it's going to be impacting your relationship. So whether it has to do with simply your connection as a couple, or if it has to do with you guys needing some sort of change coming in that you're going to need to take a chance on, that's going to end up allowing you guys, though, to eventually have more stability. But there is this news coming in. That's what the white envelope is here. That's representing, right? Some sort of news coming in, right? Pretty clear. Okay, nice. So I do like that. So let's see what we have going on here. We're starting out with the High Priestess in the reverse. This is a moon energy. And I like this energy better in reverse, because whenever we have moon, it's all about I feel, and it's I feel deep inside. And it's what we feel in private. right? So this is the kind of situation where it's like, you know what, I can't keep it in anymore. I have to really look at things. I can't act like something's not there. I can't act like I don't feel a certain way. It's really pushing you to really look at your values. This is the clarifier. This rose the clarifier. So the Hierophant energy, I like this because this has you revisiting what it is that you feel, think, want, desire in your life right now. You're revisiting your belief system, and you're really aligning what you feel is right for yourself against what you've been doing, what you think society needs for you to do, what your family wants you to do, what your friends want you to do, everyone else in your life. But this is you revisiting it. So this is not a negative card at all in the reverse. It just has to do with you questioning, really questioning for change though. This questioning for change. Really, and it's a very practical and a very grounded way. Now, for some of you, because it's connected to Taurus in astrology, this could have to do with you guys rethinking how you make money. This could be you guys rethinking your relationship, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules. Venus does rule Taurus, but Venus represents our self-esteem. It's what we love. It's what we love. It's our work. It's our significant other. It's our self-esteem. Okay? And the Hierophant here, the way I'm getting this is you doing a lot of deep thinking about how it is that you feel about these things. Does there need to be change? Do you need to change? Do you need to expect change? You're really doing a lot of beautiful thinking though. The Hierophant energy is positive even in the reverse, so I do like it. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Mercury and Virgo, good. Mercury is, all about, it's that alchemical energy that's about transitioning from one space to another that's going to be very benefic for you. Right? Because Virgo in a very pragmatic way is a pentacle energy, right? But it's also about mental, physical, and emotional connection here. As that's what pentacle energy is. But there's communication coming in. There's a lot of, Mercury, Virgo's ruled by Mercury. So it's Mercury, it's a double Mercury energy. Right? So Mercury is all kinds of communication coming in via text, email, phone calls. It represents studying. It represents signing contracts. There's forward movement here. Higher education, learning something new, learning some new skill. But everything, it's for a very benefic energy. And you're doing this to move yourself forward, because what we have as the clarifying energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Saturn and Taurus in reverse. So this tells me that you feel like you're putting in all your hard work and you're just not seeing the fruits of your labor, or you did work really hard and things are just not working out right now. Now, this could have to do with a relationship or a job where you put a lot of time and energy into a person, or a lot of time and energy into a job, and you just sensing this is not working out. So guess what? I need to change my strategy. Right? We have to look at how the cards speak to each other, right? So you're thinking here, all right, I have to get really honest with myself about what I really feel about this. And I need to understand how I need to move myself forward. So you putting yourself out there to make some changes, because you realize that whatever it is, whether it's a job, whether it's that relationship, this is a general reading. It's going to speak to each of you differently. For some of you, maybe even both. Who knows, could even have to do with a family connection, but it's this understanding that you have to have a different approach. And I like that there's a level and a sense of being very proactive in this energy. And keep in mind, this has a Virgo element to it, right? It's Mercury and Virgo. Virgo is very pragmatic. It's like, all right, what do we have to do? They're the critical thinkers of the zodiac. So really good. Now we have in the center energy, we have Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. Guys, great. We love this. This is Pluto. Yeah, this is forgiveness. This is just general forgiveness. You know what this is? Because Pluto is all about something ending and something beginning. So something ends and you're like, I'm at peace with it. I might not be happy about it, but I understand there's nothing I could do about it and I have to go. And this is also what I like about this. It's also you having a certain understanding about yourself that you really did do the very best you could with whatever it was, whether it was with that relationship or whether it was in that job, in that friendship, whatever it was, whatever it is. But there's change here. But there's change towards healing. You understand? It's like forgiveness. It's a nice energy. And then to have this with the Wheel of Fortune. So I have to just address this very separately for a minute. Okay. For those of you having to do with career, this indicates there's going to be a transition with a very benefic other end of the transition for you, because this is Jupiter. Jupiter is about luck and expansion. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is about moving forward with integrity. So this is about something ending and you going onto this new path, and it's going to end up being very, very profitable for you. Let's just say that. But there's happiness. There's an element of happiness because Jupiter is the most benefic energy, right? So that's what this is. Now, if you guys are here with a relationship on your mind, this indicates somebody coming back from the past. But very specifically, you need to get in touch with what did that relationship really, really look like the last time you guys were together? Because if it didn't look good, meaning if you were dealing with a narcissistic energy or somebody who was just really, just not jiving with you, you know, like maybe you were with them for other reasons, they were with you for other reasons, or whatever it was, it's not going to work this time. That's the thing with this energy, with the wheel, when it comes to relationships. Somebody comes back. That's not a promise it's going to work. It will work if you're both working equally hard at it, and it ended for like non-soul crushing reasons, and that would be like narcissism, cheating, very overt betrayal, and you would know what that is. You would, and everybody's when I say barometer for tolerance is far different than the next guy, right? So you're going to know what would be soul crushing to you might not be to somebody else. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to know what that energy is. But if you're here and it's not resonating as a job, think about your relationships, because it does look like somebody's going to be coming back. So then we have this Page of Cups offering. Okay, this is the thing. We have this Page of Cups in the reverse is typically, this is like, how do I want to say this? First of all, it's a card of intoxication. So somebody who drinks a lot. This indicates an offer made to you having to do with for those of you who made some sort of new connection and not going quite the way that you thought it was, and you could feel very disappointed. You could feel very disillusioned about somebody, some sort of offer that came in. If this has to do with a relationship, if this has to do with a job, this could be that it's not actually what's presented to you is not actually what you initially thought it was. It's you really felt more hopeful about it, but it's like not really speaking to you on the emotional level that you really initially thought it was. But then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. It's more positive in the reverse, because what this indicates is you not focusing on the bad of a situation, but recognizing any of the good, recognizing your sense of self-worth in the situation. So if this has to do with a relationship and something's not working out, like let's say for some of you, this is about somebody coming back from your past and you guys giving it a go on a new cycle and it just not going well. This is you saying, you know what? All right, it didn't work out. We tried. I still have a lot to offer somebody, and I'm not going to like lay down and fall apart because this didn't work out, right? Because it's recognizing in the reverse, it's recognizing the 2 cups that are still standing and not focusing on the 3 cups that are spilt. Okay? That's why this is really more positive. In the same way, or similarly at least, if it has to do with a job, we're okay. It might not be that great, but you know what? I'm not going to focus on the bad. I'm going to focus on the good. If that didn't work out, something better is going to come along. Or this could be, you know what, this might not be my dream job, but I'm going to look for the good in it, and I'm going to try to stick it out at least for the time being until something comes along, okay? That's what I get. Now we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So whenever we have Wands in reverse, it always indicates delay. So this is a Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. So this just says Scorpio is about transformation because it's ruled by Pluto, and Sagittarius is about moving forward with integrity, luck, expansion, right? Because Sag is ruled by Jupiter. So this tells me that right now that's not going to happen. The transformation that you're looking for right now is not going to happen right now. There needs to be some patience exercised here. And this could simply just be because of the quarantine. right? And the reason I'm really being very pushed to say that is because we have the Emperor energy as the final card. And I really like this, guys, because of the Lenormand as the future energy, having the carousel. And this does indicate news coming in that's going to create a lot more, I guess, let's just say stability, right? Because whatever news is coming in is going to stop the ups and downs, We have the Emperor energy, which we really like this. This is like it's almost like it's very close to like the King of Wands energy, right? Because wands represent the fire signs, right? And this is an Aries energy, and Aries is the youngest, the most excited, the most forward-thinking fire sign. It's like, come on, let's go. It's also the card of the leader. And this is about taking those calculated risks and just taking the chance and feeling really confident when you do it. I get a very confident vibe about this, Capricorn, I have to tell you. I really do, I have to tell you. Now, as a little side note, let's just address those here for relationship. Like, awesome, awesome, awesome. Because look at, I just realized this. I just realized that the dice were under the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, we're channeling our Vegas energy here, people. Taking that chance. Yeah. But there's a new element that's being introduced here. There's a new element. So, to go back to the Page of Cups, just real quick before, because I'm getting pulled back to that right now. For those of you in relationship, I do feel that if you get back with somebody, you may experience a period, and it could be really brief. I feel like it's going to be really brief, where that you feel like that person is not showing up the way that you would like them to, that they're not sharing. Because when cups are reversed, there's like this lack of sharing, this lack of offering, things not being exactly what you wanted them to be. It indicates like a sense of disappointment. But having that clarified with the Five of Cups, it's like you're looking and saying, you know what? I'm not going to focus on the good. I'm going to look at the bad, recognizing that if you guys work together, it's going to take some time to rebuild it. It's going to take some time. There's limitation in life right now all the way around. We all have reverse wand energy all around us. It's disgusting, right? Just because of the COVID situation. But the fact that we have the Emperor and the Carousel, I feel this forward movement. I really do. I feel forward movement having to do with work, and I feel forward movement in relationship, guys. I really do. I don't view, listen, whenever we get the lady or the man in the Lenormand, there are two men and two ladies, and they each represent something a smidge different, but they're both very positive. That always represents it's you with the significant other or significant other. It's the connection that you have with somebody, but it's beautiful, And with this guy here, he's a little more like seductive, and like the other man is a little bit more like romance, responsibility, and this guy's a little bit more lusty attraction, but solid, still solid. They're both solid energy. So I like it. I mean, that's what I have for you guys. And again, this is just for general May energy. Just thought it might be fun to throw in some cards only and just see what came up. And that's what I have for you, my Capricorn friends. I hope this was helpful in some way, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.